Confidence is key in any situation, and I'm going to tell you how to build your confidence when you're starting over. Hi guys, Lucy here. Welcome back to another one of my videos. But before we get started, please like, subscribe, or comment on maybe how you have built your confidence back, or if you have a question on how to build your confidence with a point that I haven't covered, feel free to do so in the comments below. That would be greatly appreciated. All right, today, so we're going to be talking about how to build your confidence when you are starting over. So let's jump right into it. Number one, acknowledge the fear, but don't let it drive you. Fear and excitement both come from the same place in your nervous system. So it's like that flight or fight response. You have to decide, whether you're going to fight or take flight. So I remember, again, just a personal experience from mine. I used to act on the stage all the time. I was an acting major in college the first time around, and there would be hundreds of people that would come and watch me and the cast perform. Now, during a live performance, you have no idea what's about to go on or go down. So you have to be prepared for anything and everything. And that definitely shocks your nervous system, right? Because you don't know what's gonna happen, right? And I had to learn how to harness that nervous energy into something that I could actually use for my performance. So instead of thinking, oh, this is gonna blow, this is gonna bomb, this is going to suck, I'm gonna forget my lines, right? I'm like, no, I have this. We've rehearsed for weeks. Now's the time to shine. Now's the time to do it. It's game day. Let's go. Let's get out on the stage and let's go. I remember feeling exhilarated, just so free, and knowing that that was something that I could do because I felt myself getting wound up. Just breathing and harnessing that fear into more excitement and anticipation than apprehension. Start with small wins. It's like that example where, you go out and you start running. You start running and you're like, okay, by, 2 weeks from now, I'm going to be able to run a marathon. It's just not going to be possible. Start with the small steps. Start with small wins of, you know what? Yes, I did get out of bed today. Yes, I did eat breakfast this morning. Yes, I did X, Y, and Z at my job today. Yes, I did ABC at school today. I accomplished something at home, whether it was homework, chores, or just learning how to relax, right? Just take those small wins and you're gonna look back in retrospective and think, oh my goodness, this is awesome. I grew so much from doing that. I grew so much from A, B, and C. I grew so much from X, Y, and Z. And you're going to look back and be like, wow, I've come this far. Start with the small wins. Number 3, rewrite the narrative. It is your narrative. You are telling your story. No one else is the main character in your movie, in your story. You are. So how can you take control of the narrative? I hear a lot of where you act like the victim, right? Or it's called learned helplessness. Where people have learned to become helpless. Well, so-and-so made me do it, or so-and-so did this, so I had to do that. And it's like, no, you didn't. You chose to do that. You felt, and you chose to do that, but you didn't have to do that, right? If it was negative. If it was positive, that's a different story. But the point is, you have choices, and you have a choice to take back your narrative. You have a choice to tell the story the way you want your story told, because no one else can tell it like you. Number 4, upgrade your inner voice. We are our worst critics. And when it comes to having those inner thoughts and inner voice and saying, well, you're not good enough, or you're never going to be good enough, or you're not worthy of this, or you are not valuable enough to have this. Shut it up. Literally try to turn it off. And for me, the best way to do that is to reach out to somebody that I trust and that I love to say, hey, I'm feeling down, or I'm feeling this way. Can you please talk to me about it? Can I talk to you about this? And can you see where I'm coming from? Can you see why maybe I'm thinking this way? And then reasons why to start taking back my narrative and my story. You can also think about it as I'm still learning. We are all still learning. We are all still life learners. We're not going to be born and know exactly who we are, and what we think and how we act from day one. This is what I believe. This is my value system. These are my ethics. And you live it out and it feels good in your subconscious, and it has integrity, and you know that you are worth something. Hang on to that truth. Number 5, surround yourself with support, not noise. I always think of like celebrities and influencers that have a lot of like yes men and women in their circles, and they will literally say yes to maybe anything this influencer or this person says, because they know that they will also be cashing in the check for something, not necessarily money, but maybe influence or fame or clout or something. But when you surround yourself with real people and that care about you and that love you and that respect you and want what's best for you, then you're going to get some real answers. Maybe not answers that you want to hear, but at least you know it's coming out of a place of respect, love, loyalty, and integrity. Number 6, practice being seen. Confidence isn't about being loud, it's about being visible. And what I mean by that is when you walk into a room, you don't have to be the loudest in the room to be seen. I have had multiple people in my life where I have seen this. They walk into a room and it's like, whoa, wow. You know, like they just stepped in and the whole atmosphere changed. And you're like, holy cow, I want to be like that. Like their posture, maybe their just energy about them. It's like, oh, okay, I see you. I know that you know who you are and what you stepped into, and it stepped into your power, right? And that's so important when it comes to confidence. Being you and being okay with you. Number 7, celebrate the cringe. Cringe is something it's like proof that you're trying, and that is something to be proud of. If you are trying to improve yourself, if you're trying to improve your life, if you're just trying, that is something to be proud of, right? Instead of just like laying in bed or going to work or going to school and doing nothing to change your circumstance, you're trying. I firmly believe that if you try to change where you are right now, you will be changed. And you want to see, what can I do to improve myself today? One thing. And do that. And if it works for you, it works for you. And if it doesn't and it's cringy, at least you tried it. You tried something new and you stepped out of your comfort zone, and that's always something to be proud of, you know? So anyway, if you liked this video, please like, subscribe, or comment something that I missed. If you're struggling to get your confidence back, what is something that you're struggling with, and how can we as a community help you? All right, or support you. All right, I think that's very important, just to have a community to build support and trust with. So anyway, I hope you guys like this video, and I will talk to you in the next one. Okay, bye. Love you guys.